I was gonna maybe do this one on the guitar, but I don't know. I like the way Michael Hough, who wrote it, does it sort of half sung, half spoken. And for me, that's just working better a cappella. It's spooky season. It's the time of year when we remember what side of the bridge we want to be on. 'Cause there's a tale I'm after singing that my grandpa used to tell. He said it would enlighten me and chasten me as well. You may laugh about your elders when the sun is shining bright, but be sure you're on the Christian side of Mallon's Bridge tonight. The village kirk is strong and tall beside the river Wythe, and there are buried decent folk who said their prayers at night. But just across the river there's a ring of standing stones, and there are buried hatreds older far than human bones. Sean Mallon was the mason of the village long ago. He set to build a bridge for the convenience of the road. He thought he'd make his fortune taking pennies for the toll, but he was swallowed up by something evil from of old. Mallon was a headstrong man and burly, so they say, and those who offered caution heard his laughter all the day. He built his bridge of stones he stole upon the other side, and he cursed us all with vengeance from across the river Wythe. And so the stories grew among the elders and their wives, of those who'd ventured over Mallon's bridge after midnight. Some was heard to scream, some were never found alive, and some were rendered speechless after running for their lives. Now me, I'm no believer in such stories as they're told, but things there are around us that can chill a heart so bold. And never will I laugh again at Grandpa and his ale, for I have been across the bridge and lived to tell the tale. Oh, drunk I was at Paddy's pub, and turned to call for more, and there I saw a lovely lass I'd never seen before. Her wicked eye was gleaming and was greener than the sea, and I was sure she'd never seen so fine a man as me. She said her name was Moira, she touched me on the knee. I offered her such gallantries as then occurred to me. She said that she would meet with me and spend the night alone across the river Wythe inside the ring of standing stones. Drunk I was, it's true, and so too quick did I agree. And quickly was she gone, although I'd barely blinked my eye. And so I bid my friends farewell and stood out from the light, and made my way a-reeling over Mallon's Bridge that night. Now, mortal man was never born more cowardly than I, but drinking Murphy's whiskey throws my fear into the sky. And so it was I found me feeling foolish and alone, across the river Wythe inside the ring of standing stones. The fear came sudden on me, I confess I turned to run, and something ran behind me. Oh, I wished then for the sun. The closer came behind me, the faster though I ran, and breath I felt and eyes I saw that were no beast or man. I ran a-fearing more for my own soul than for my life, until I saw the moon a-gleaming on the river Wythe. And what it was that hunted me I'll venture not to say, for devils walk in many forms that shun the light of day. I ran, I fell, I ran again, just like a man possessed. If I'd been the slower, I refused to take a guess. Yes, but I became a humble man and glad to be alive by coming nigh the village kirk and safe across the Wythe. So tell me of your weary faith and of the worldly load. I'll tell you of the tracks of cloven hoofs found in the road. They found me by the daybreak, lying shivering and alone, and in the dirt, with rents of claws and stains of devil's breath upon my shirt. But still I am a drinking man, and merry now for life, for I outraced the devil back across the river Wythe. And many a pot of ale I've hoisted to my own lowly feet, and to the lovely Moira, who I've no desire to meet. Now there's a tale I'm after singing that my grandpa used to tell. He said would to enlighten me and chasten me as well. But you may laugh about your elders when the sun is shining bright, but be sure you're on the Christian side of Mallon's Bridge tonight. Yeah, happy early Halloween.